Bruce Vincent shared with Forest Service leadership in Washington, D.C. on a recent Zoom call that thinking back to 1975 as a third-year engineering student at Gonzaga University, where they did a class case study on the levees in New Orleans and the impact of a class or level 3 or class 3 or higher hurricane. He said fast forward to 2005, he stayed up most of the night watching unfold the exact scenario that they looked at, and the outcome was one of the worst disasters in the history of the country, and then went on to tell the leadership that what they have here is a Katrina in the forest, and that everybody in 1975 knew about it. Nobody did anything. So here we are. We've known for years that we have an issue on the Kootenai National Forest that's continuing to get worse and worse every year. And it's not just the Kootenai, but that's where our focus is.
This Rabbit O'Brien Road is the only way in and out for us. By thinning the woods, spacing trees out, getting the forest healthy, keeping insects and disease to a minimum, and treating what you do find out there. Again, if the intensity of the fire is lower, then we're safer and we're able to get out if we have to.
The Rabbit Tracts project really addresses most aspects in the Montana Forest Action Plan. What we're really trying to do is to tie in past treatments and create a primary line of defense for the city of Troy and private inholdings in the area. But that's not the only benefit to the project. We're really looking to increase forest health in the area as well. There's going to be commercial harvest, pre-commercial thinnings, mastication, and what we're really trying to do is create a condition on the landscape for more fire and insect disease resistant species to thrive.
Cross boundary is the only way we'll be successful, whether it's public lands, state or federal, private lands like Stimson Lumber Company, Green Diamond, or the individual who may have only 5 acres or 2 acres. If we don't treat cross-boundary, we create weak links.
So with the completion of the Montana Forest Action Plan from the state's Fire Suppression Fund, due to a surplus balance, we had the opportunity to withdraw some funds that could be used for improving forest health and reducing wildfire risk across the state. And so with those funds that were made available, we had a request for proposals where across the state, applicants put in projects that they felt would best improve the forest health or reduce the wildfire risk in and around their communities. And so Rabbit Tracts was one of these projects that was selected out of a statewide competition for these funds.
The more money that we can pump in to get good projects like these off the shelf and into the field can only really create more of a difference on the landscape as we look to change the conditions, create more fire resiliency and that forest health that we're looking for. It's got a 2-year window to complete the project, and partners are already out doing good work on the ground, so we'll look to have everything completed by June of 2023.
The reason I support the Rabbit Tracts project, and we are going to be a part of it, is that it brings together the adjacent landowners, it brings together other members of the community to work towards a common goal of fire management and forest health. The collaboration is great because we'll get a big benefit. Our land will be treated, fire risk will be lowered, which will benefit neighbors to the all sides of us. The wonderful thing about it is there's money to help do the work.
This is an all hands, all lands issue. It involves responsibility of private property owners, large industrial timber companies who own significant amount of land within the wildland-urban interface. County has multiple responsibilities. Yeah, it's time. We're way behind the power curve. It's time to quit hand-wringing and discussion of plans. It's time to, or in the words of an old boss of mine in the military, it's time to quit building scaffolding and start laying bricks. And we're at critical mass.